If you remember, we talking in the last time with the routing, and the routing included connected. If you remember, we do the configuration for connected, then static, then default, which is in CCNA only the default for static. And as you know, we have a default for OSPF, default for EIGRP, default for each protocol. Okay, default. Then we have our subject today is they call dynamic. The dynamic configuration, or our subject is dynamic. It is included two parts: DV or distance vector, and another protocol or another type is link status. Okay, we already configure rep V1 and V2. Then another one, or our subject today, is a EIGRP and OSPF. We have to understand EIGRP very well and OSPF. Why? Because it is very important subject in the future, even in CCNP, even in CCIE. Okay, RIP actually no more, even in CCNA. Okay, so we will talking today about EIGRP, but remember EIGRP can work both, can work as a distance vector and link states. Now, what the difference between link states and distance vector? I mean, we need to understand the difference between them. Already we just refresh our subject, so we need to know what the difference between them. For example, here I have a 4 router 1 with a router 2 and router 3, 4. Okay, and I have here server or computer here, then another computer here, so connected together. And I have here router 1, this one R1, and this one R2, this one R3, and this one R4. So now this computer here need to connect with this computer. So I use, for example, DV, which is RIP. RIP, when X need to go to Y, it will be used this way. Why? Because distance vector looking for short path. This is very important concept first. Short path. Okay, LS or link status here, it is used OSPF or EIGRP. Okay, use which way? Use that way. So why? Because that way is very fast, 100 meg, for example, 100 meg, and this one 100 meg, and this one 1 meg. So after, of course, this way it will be very fast. So this is another concept they call what? Best path. So now we have just two concepts, it's best path and short path, and you remember this one in our subject. Good.